Hi, I'm Brenner FIT chef Najai Dickerson, and we're gonna butcher a chicken. Once you learn how to do this, you're gonna save a bunch of money and you'll get a better understanding about the anatomy of this chicken here. So let's get started. You wanna make sure you get a nice cold chicken. It should be cold to the touch and it should be pretty wet. So you always wanna go around and kind of dry that off. You have a flap here that it's almost like you can hold it and keep the chicken steady. So the knife I have here in front of me, I've been using the whole time. This is gonna be a chef knife. So I'm gonna go here and cut this backbone. Make a little incision here and incision here. So once I get these done, make sure they're somewhat even. I wanna go in and I'm just gonna cut through that. All right? Okay. Now what you're hearing right there is the rib bones. So you want to cut through those rib bones. Okay? And if you do that right, you'll have this little backbone here. Okay? Which is really good for stock. So now you're going to have the split breast. You can actually purchase this item like this. Go through here and you just want to make a quick right through the kill bone. There's a little kill bone right here. All right? So now you're gonna have that piece. You wanna sit that off to the side. All right? Then you'll have a leg quarter and a breast quarter. All right? You can take these items and roast them both, or you can braise them. It's up to you. I'm gonna take the flesh off this carcass right here and show you what we use for stock. So making sure your knife is really sharp, you wanna go in here and make an incision, okay? Nice and easy, take your time. And once you get in there, you can kind of feel your way around and you'll start to see what comes off, all right? And if you do it right, you'll start to get pieces that come off like that. All right, go in. Don't be afraid to get in there with your knife. And you wanna use the tip of that knife. You just kind of flick that knife. Okay, go ahead in there. Cut that on out. Now, once you get to that piece, there's a little bone there, so we just want to cut through that bone. Put that off to the side. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take and make a breast out of this one. These automatically have like a natural bend in them. All right, so you want to go ahead and follow that skin, where that skin breaks, so you want to follow that. Break that up. Now you can leave these whole if you want to, but remember, the darker is better for braising, okay? You want to try to use this one for quick, like a grilling or a sauteing. You don't really want to saute legs or saute thighs. I'm going to focus on the premium parts of this chicken, a chicken tender. So you want to take this chicken tender out, which is right underneath the breast. And if you do that right, you can pull that right on out. And then you have a chicken tender. Put that over here. All right, now I'm gonna go through and I just wanna remove this bone from this breast. Being careful not to damage it too much, okay? And I just go in. So just remember, when you go in, don't be afraid, just go in there and start making a little incision at a time. Don't commit right away, take your time. All right. All right. Now, once I get to that part here, I know I want to go a little bit further. And that's when I just gonna kind of go in and I'll finish that up. Because I want to keep that bone intact right here. So I won't take that off right away. All right, get that in a second. So now I have this boneless, skinless breast that I can do a bunch of things with. So take this fat. We would not put that fat in our stock. You know, we want to take that, we can cook that down, render that fat, do something else with it. But you want to have a nice breast, making sure you get any bones that may be here. Go ahead and take those bones out, right? So this will go into like a stock. Make sure everything is nice and neat. Then you have a nice chicken breast there, all right? Now I want to make sure I take this wing, and I want to use this wing later on. So I took the winglet and I broke it down here, right, with the flat and everything, but I may not want to do that. I may want to just kind of fry it like this, and you can do that too. You know, I don't use gloves when I do this because I know now I have to go wash my hands. And it's a reminder to myself, oh, let me make sure I go wash my hands.